Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Now for today's video, I wanted to talk about what Sam Neill has recently said in an interview with Variety, where the actor revealed some information on the delay that has affected Jurassic World Dominion. So as all of you more than likely know by now, the latest entry in the Jurassic Park franchise has unfortunately been delayed due to the current worldwide pandemic that we're all facing. What we're all going through in 2020 has pretty much uprooted every business imaginable, and it's been rough on all of those involved in some way, shape, or form. Thankfully, that hasn't stopped good old Alan Grant from staying sane and keeping us entertained during this whole mess. In that recent interview with Variety, Sam Neill had this to say about the movie. Suddenly, here we are. We've been cryogenically frozen, and Jurassic World Dominion is on hold. Insects in amber. And like virtually every actor in the world right now, I'm not working. Damn it. But we will return. We will. And what joy it will be to be back on a set doing what I love best, with just the kind of people I love. Other actors, and all the remarkable people it takes to make a movie. That rare privilege. And to put things into perspective, there are many, many worse things than a suspended movie. So what do you do in the meantime? Most importantly, of course, stay home. And I find myself surprisingly busy there. Fact is, most of the time at work, you actually spend a fair bit of the day staring dully at a trailer wall. Instead, here I find myself being busy with all the things I'm usually too busy to get busy about. I'm playing my uke. I'm singing. I'm Skyping with my friends. I'm intimately involved in the rearing of my grandchildren 2,000 miles away. I'm rediscovering poetry. I put silly stuff on social media to encourage people, to cheer them up with a message. I get pleasure out of ironing my shirts and polishing a silver platter within an inch of its life. I'm reading great novels I'd never opened. I planted a shrub. There's beauty in the everyday. I keep informed, of course I do. I speak daily with staff at my vineyards. I can't get back to New Zealand because the borders are closed. I heed the warnings, but I have stopped watching the news. This is the most seriously challenging time of my life. I do not doubt that. But the ramped up anxiety that one gets from all the soaring graphs, the doom-laden background music, the unhinged press conferences, none of it was helping. And I feel so much better without it all. It's ironic that about the most helpful thing those of us who are unessential can do right now, and I have never met an essential actor, is just stay at home and stay the F away from other people. We are all in this together, but we are better apart. I still miss going to work though. And that is why Sam Neill is a global treasure and one of the greatest assets the Jurassic franchise happens to have. For those unaware, Sam Neill has actually stated that this film is going to involve a lot of running around and, I guess, screaming as Malcolm would put it. Which means he's going to be full on doing his Alan Grant thing during Dominion's plot quite a bit. And I'm sure he's really happy to do it, being the icon of a character that he is. So to have the triumphant return of Dr. Grant put on hold because of the current worldwide situation, I'm sure it's something of a bummer for everyone involved. If you're not following him on social media, I'd highly suggest that you do. Oh, and by the way, he's taking requests for songs to be played on the ukulele. He recently did some Randy Newman, and I can think of the perfect song to suggest for him right now. Big your head, no. Apart from that, Colin Trevorrow has recently put out something else that's rather encouraging on Twitter. When a fan jokingly asked what he thought about scientists being able to recreate dinosaurs in 5 years, the writer-director responded with the confident reply of, "So, June?" Which honestly, I gotta tell you man, thank God for this guy. He's been nothing but super positive and earnest in every ounce of media I've ever seen him in. He's had all kinds of terrible things said about him in the press, and you never hear him bite back or act out of character because of it. And just hearing him say June is still a viable release date at this moment in time is incredibly good reassurance about the film's production, even if it doesn't hit that date ultimately in 2021. The truth is, there are a lot of unknowns at this given point in time, and I personally was quite worried about how this whole situation would affect the health and safety of a lot of Jurassic World's cast and crew. This franchise is rather close with its fans and open about what goes on during, before, and after production, so everyone feels extremely important and valuable in my eyes no matter what their role may be. They treat us very well, and they treat each other pretty damn good, it seems, too. And just hearing this update on how some of them are doing despite this whole mess is really good stuff to hear, in my opinion. Honestly, I don't know what the future holds for Jurassic World Dominion, but at least at this given point in time, everyone is staying sane and doing the rational stuff they have to in order to ensure everyone's safety. The movie's going to come out eventually, no matter what, and one day we can all look back at this whole thing and tell everyone who wasn't there what it was all like. But for now, this is just super good encouragement from Dr. Grant and Mr. Trevorrow, in my honest opinion. Now before I go, I'd like to thank all of my game wardens, as well as all of my InGen executives. I'd also like to thank all of my park workers and InGen hunters as well. Guys, it seriously means the world to me that you all continue to support what I do, and I never want you to ever forget that. Now, I'd like to thank you all for watching today's video, and hope that you all enjoyed the content. If you feel like I deserve it, I'd appreciate the like and hope that you'll consider subscribing if you're interested in hearing from me again. I'll see you all in the next video, guys, and as always, take it easy.